Tonight I'm doing a reading on what the energy is going to be looking like during your Thanksgiving weekend. And remember to listen to your intuition and trust in what resonates and what doesn't. Always trust in your intuition first and foremost. This is a collective reading, and so it takes a lot of energies into account. And every part of it might not fit every person watching it. So we have pile 1, 2, and 3. Take a minute to quiet your mind and to pick the pile you're most drawn to, and we'll get started with pile 1. So we have caring connections, communication. Wonder how that other person's feeling? Ask them. Wish they knew how you were feeling? Tell them. You've just been drafted into the communication army where there is a strict do ask, do tell policy. Speak with kindness and gentleness and reach an understanding. If you don't, assumption will just make asses out of everyone, including the person who came up with that aorphism. Positive thinking. In the garden of my mind, I water the good thoughts and weed out the bad ones. I throw in forgiveness and empathy seeds by the handful if I want. And I take a lawnmower to that jealousy and resentment patch. I think I'm a pretty badass mind gardener. Got lost in thought there for a second. Personal growth. As I move towards greater consciousness, I feel the old thoughts and habits fall away. Like training wheels on a bike, they help me to get to where I am now. But now that I can ride, I don't need those slow, crummy wheels except when I'm making bike analogies. And we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the High Priestess, the Six of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Two of Swords. So, first I'm going to read the Caring Connections card from the book, because it's a pretty good description in the book. So we have friendship, partnership of two, possible love. This card shows a couple in a tender embrace with the woman holding the blossoms of new love. Like the community card, this reveals a caring connection, but usually between two people only. This card upright signals the beginning or deepening of a kindred spirit, friendship, or even the appearance of new love. It can also signify a formal business partnership. When this card appears, be on the lookout for new connections presenting themselves. The relationships you already share may become more intimate, purposeful, or present at this time. Notice the opportunities to forge new or deeper bonds. There may be a tender karmic connection at hand. And a good affirmation is, I open my heart and my life to truly caring connections. The ideal friend and partner is coming to me now. So I think you might be spending Thanksgiving either with a new love, possibly with somebody you've been in a relationship with in the past. It could be somebody you've known for a really long time as well, a childhood friend, or just a very deeply rooted, emotionally connected friend of some sort. There's going to be a lot of communication, a lot of talking, a lot of room for personal growth, a lot of new thoughts and ideas, and a lot of new understandings coming to you, possibly about maybe some indecisions that you've had in the past, or maybe some blindnesses that you might have had in moving forward in some way, in taking action in some way. There's a need to be patient, faithful, trusting, to listen to your inner knowing and intuition and the guidance you're receiving from the universe. There's a lot of abundance coming in for you. There's going to be a lot of luck and a lot of cycles ending and moving forward on new beginnings possibly throughout this weekend. There may be possibly a woman in your life, could be your mother, could be a sister or friend too. Somebody that is very mature, stable, grounded, reliable, strong, committed. And this could be you as well, knowing your worth and knowing your value and understanding what you offer and what you deserve in return. There could be a lot of creativity going on during this weekend. Might be creative projects going on, maybe even creative projects going on with your children, possibly, if you have children. There could possibly have been a stalemate for a while too, and there's going to be accelerated action being taken in some manner. Somebody's going to be able to end their jealousies or resentments and be able to come to a space of understanding and empathy and really being able to look at things from a different perspective and understanding and be able to communicate in a good way. Overall, it sounds like you're going to have a very loving and emotionally fulfilling Thanksgiving weekend. I really hope you enjoyed this reading, and thank you so much for listening. So for pile 2, we have deceit. We have ups and downs. I see life as an incredible ride, and I am lucky to be on it. Yes, the ups and downs make me want to puke sometimes, but they're also what makes things fun and interesting. And when you look back, even puking on yourself makes for a good story. Spontaneity. Do you like spontaneous adventures of the highest caliber? The only acceptable answer to this question is yes. So buckle up, Charlie. You're about to take a wild ride through the unexplored, unconventional, and underrated. You're about to learn that yes is a magic word with the power to unlock new dimensions in time and space and after-hours hangouts. Yes will lead you to experiences that you didn't think were possible and teach you that lifelong friendships are sometimes lurking just behind a karaoke singer's mullet. We have the Sun. Ooh. The Nine of Cups. Justice, the King of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. There's a lot of men in this reading, or a lot of masculine energies in this reading. That's interesting. And it may be one person or it may be multiple people. Considering it's for the Thanksgiving weekend, I would assume it's multiple people. So we have deceit, hidden tactics, manipulation. This card comes as a warning that there may be some deception going on in your life. The person hiding behind the curtain likely is someone that you know or deal with, either personally or professionally. The duplicity could be regarding a personal issue like someone spreading rumors or disrespecting you to others. Or it could be a business matter where the details are being hidden or even manipulated. Be aware of what is going on in your life. The man behind the curtain is holding a bag of something valuable. So watch your money and your good name and make sure you have all the information you need to keep things honest and secure. A deep layer of meaning may be that the deception is actually coming from within yourself. Is there something that you are lying to yourself about? In this case, the bag of valuables may be holding things like self-esteem, happiness, and even leisure time. Whether it's about your life or yourself, remember that the universe has a hard time sending you honoring experiences if your energy is shrouded in deceit. I am honest with myself and others, and I attract great honesty, integrity, and support from the universe. And so, with the Sun here, there may be some kind of lie or rumor or some kind of backstabbing or some kind of delusions you've been feeding yourself, or not really delusions, but just like illusions, things that just really aren't true that you might be thinking to yourself, or it could be from the outside. But with the Sun here, things are going to be illuminated. There's going to be a moment of truth. There's going to be a lot of happiness and joy. There's going to be a sudden awareness and realization of how fulfilled you are emotionally in and of yourself, of what your true dreams and desires and hopes are. There may be some ups and downs this weekend, especially regarding the deceit card. There might be something that just comes out of nowhere. Some kind of justice may be delivered. There may be a balancing of the scales in some way. So for these other 3 cards, we have the King of Pentacles is somebody who's very grounded, stable, reliable, honest, somebody filled with integrity, somebody who knows where the value is and how to get it, somebody who can be very stubborn as well, somebody who's very hardworking, somebody who's very loyal and committed. And then you have the King of Swords. And this somebody may be somebody you really think very highly of. We have the King of Swords, which is somebody who is very communicative, somebody very logical, balanced, somebody very sometimes